Okay boys, today I'll be ranking all the boss zombies. Okay, I will not be counting the Guardian because that shit gay, or the Shadow Man from Shadows of Evil. And I lost the Darkest Shore and Shadow Throne footages, so I want no complaining. And I couldn't be asked to do those Easter eggs, so yeah, I have 20 to begin. I will start off with the worst one. It's the one you're seeing right now. The Mammoths from Beasts from Beyond. These guys are fucked. Okay, it's straight up the worst fight you've ever seen. Like, if you do not have the candles, you might die instantly. It is absolutely bananas. And when you do have the candles, you may die. But, I did do this twice without the candles, and it was based off luck. So you get, fuck the cryptids. You can get smacked by them at any time. And the members, those fuckers, oh mate, they eat dinner for breakfast, I'll tell you what. And that's on solo. Multiplayer, yep, about that. And it doesn't feel like a zombies fight. It feels like an alien fight. So yeah, fuck this map. Okay, now on to the Darkest Shore. Now this boss fight, it can be rigged. It can be rigged. There are four or five super Mulchlers, and oh mate, they can mess you up. They can put you in the bin instantly, mate. We'll talk about the stages. The first stage it's not bad. Okay, you just do the casual stuff, but the second stage is legit cancer. Like you cannot survive. You cannot defend. If someone could tell me how you can defend that, you get $2 exactly. So the third stage. Oh, actually, we'll go back on the second stage. The fire will come. The fire is absolute rigged. Alright, you need luck. Legit, you have to be the lucky person to survive this stage. If you complete stage right going down, you're a god, mate. So, okay, the third stage is, a little bit better. You get the armor. You can still get fucked, but it's still a bit bad. And then the final stage, it's crazy. So yeah, this boss fight is a bit challenging, but no boss fight should include luck. So that's why it gets a number 19 spot. Okay, let's move on to the Shadow Boy. The Shadow Man from Revelations. Now this fight is a little bit better from the one from Shadows of Evil, even though it is a reskinned version of Shadow of Evil boss fight. But I still like it a little bit more. But let's move away. But what would have been better if you fought the big fucking gummy one that took your pack-a-punch? That would have been amazing. That's just me though. But the Panthers do make this boss fight a little bit interesting, and the Margwas. But because the other, it's rigged here because all the other boss fights they're better. Okay, so now we move on to the Shadow Throne. This boss, it confused the hell out of me. Like, I don't even know the name of him, But the most interesting thing about this fight wasn't actually the fight. It was where Dr. Strab dies. Yep. And now we'll talk about the area of where you fight him in a Zeppelin, which is awesome. And for that reason, it's above Revelation. We'll move on to the God King from the Frozen Dawn. Now, when I tell you I don't know shit about what happens in this boss fight, I mean I don't know shit. But he is pretty cool. But I am left questioning my existence after the storyline, so I don't know what the fuck happened there. For that reason, it ranks here. Coming in at our next spot is the Takeo boss thing. Now I wish I could rank this higher, but I just can't. This boss fight is a little bit boring. Just run around shooting the spiders and the thrashers, and he only does one fucking attack. But the one positive from this is the area that you fight him in is unlocked after you beat him. So if you want to do a high round in there or some shit, you know, which is awesome. But I don't know why you want to do a high round in there, but it's pretty good for that. That's the reason why it's ranked here. You know, would love to put this high, but just can't. Alright, here let's talk about the Alpha Omega boss fight. You know, it's sort of weird at the same time. I do like it. It's pretty awesome, but it's pointless. I think it's pointless to bring back your boy Avocado. But just imagine this lad was in transit. It would be insane. Okay, we'll talk about his moves. It's very avoidable at first, so you should be fine when you do this boss fight. It's pretty easy. He does do a lot of damage, but it's balanced if you stay away. If you just dodge him, keep an eye on him. But not much on my boy Cornelius Avocado Prunell. Let's go on to the Panzer from the final Reich. Now the Panzermorder, you know, this boss is a solid mert. It gives me a solid mert vibes. You know, the boss looks sick. It's probably one of the coolest looking bosses. But the boss fight, it's like Takeo's boss fight. It's a bit boring, but it's like a buff version of the Takeo fight. You know, you just shoot battery thing out of the Zeppelin and charge it up, and then fucking stick it on him. It's not difficult to complete, so it's a meh stage. It's good, better than the other ones, but it's a solid meh. Okay, next on the list is the alien, or aliens, from Zombies in Spaceland. Now this boss, it can be easy, or hard. You know, it's never in the middle. You know, I love how more aliens spawn with the more players, making it a little bit difficult. And making the game crazy, I like craziness. Crazy and unpredictable shit is my mix and match, and it's not boring. You see, this boss fight, it can be a bit long, but you know, that's calm. Okay, we move on to Brutus from Blood of the Dead. I'm just gonna say it, for the trashy Easter egg you have to do to get to the boss is unbelievable. Unbelievable. It is absolutely a dog shit pile of trash. Now for the lad himself, he is nothing special, but this is easy for you know for the Easter egg that you had to do to get to him. So it's pretty cool. It could have been a bit better, but you know, I like it. I like how it often comes out and just fucking kabooms the entire fucking map. It's sick. So Brutus gets an 11. That's solid for him. Okay, so we move on to the Rat King. The Rat King boss, you know, it's quite different from the other boss fights in the game, in all the games for that matter. You know, instead of actually shooting, well, you do shoot him, instead of the whole time shooting him or running around shooting shit, you have to do mini challenges, which, you know, was awesome. You had to, you know, kill the zombies in the acid. You had to run around like the zombies eat the brain, and then shoot the symbols up the wall, and then you shoot him. So it's pretty cool. But the ninjas, of course, you know, the maps that ninjas are in, it automatically gets, you know, it would have been 9th, but it gets a 10th because of the ninjas. Okay, boys, so coming in our 9th spot is the the Rave boss. Now, okay, this boss was really good. He wasn't really good. It was insane. Like it was like those hype music that would fucking play for around 100 or some shit like that. But this boss is cool. You shoot his symbols. You do it a couple of times. It's a bit. Coming in at 8th spot is the Eisendracher Keeper. This boss, you know, it gets an okay. I like the area where you fight him. It's just all dark except for this one area. You know, And it's pretty simple if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing and I put you in there, yeah, like, you'll be like, what the fuck do I do? But if you know what you're doing, yeah, the only thing that can trouble you is the Panzers, which, if you have the KRM, yeah, like, they should be fine, mate. But the Panzers, you know, the Panzers make this boss fight interesting, and the Keeper does have an insta-down move, which you shouldn't get to that stage anyways. It's where you don't shoot him in the chest enough. But if you don't shoot him in the chest enough, then you deserve to die. If you can't shoot him in the chest, and if you die, but you deserve to die, mate. So, anyways, it gets a solid 8. It's not as bad as I thought. I think it is, but it's not as good either. So there we go. Solid 8 Keeper. Happy with that. I come with number 7 is the werewolf from Dead of the Night. Now this boss fight, it was really, it's really underrated. You know, it's really underrated. Werewolf is a cool boss fight because you don't know, you sort of don't know where the fuck he is unless he tries to kill you. He leaves like a trail behind him. Yeah, and then, yeah, you have to trap him, turn in some, I don't know what you call them, statues around, and trap him in it and shoot him. So that is madness. And this boss fight is really fun. So it gets a solid 7. 7 from me. Alright, coming in at the number 6 spot is Crog-Zilla. Yes, from Attack of the Radioactive Thing. This boss fight is insane. He is so big. You know, it's a bit simple. It's got 3 easy stages, but I don't care. It's cool. Those stages are cool. None of this stage is boring. You know, he does it for a little bit of bombs that can kill you, but if you can dodge them easily, you can either shoot them or just run away. Yep, then you have to go inside of the boss, and then you have to detonate the nuke, and which blows him up. Is amazing. You have to shoot him with the lasers or your gun. No, shoot the lasers at him, and then you have to, you know, fucking, yeah, it's fucking amazing. So that's it from me, Crog-Zilla, number 6. Enjoy that, lad. Alright, number 5 is Perseus and Pegasus coming in at our 5th spot. You know, they're cool bosses, you know. Pegasus is the better of 2, of course, because he's the best bird horse in the game. You fight on 3 islands, and then, you know, every stage you complete, an island goes bang. It goes. And then after 2 goes, you fight Perseus. He kills Pegasus. Rest in peace. Yep. But then you fight Perseus, a zombie warlord or some shit like that. But which, you know, I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty easy. But you know, he's pretty cool. But he's a little dickhead pest from sitting up there doing jack shit. So the raider is pretty fire to fight in. Alright, coming out the 4th spot is Voyage of Despair, the eyeball. You know, I like this boss fight because I look at the boss fight, I tried to find, you know, a normal reason, but I can't. Which is why this is a sick boss fight. And makes no sense, which is why it gets a 4th. I like how it makes no sense. But he has 2 boring stages, which is why this gets a 4th. But the last 3, oh boy, they're crazy. They are mental. Now let's talk about his last stage. He has an insta-down move. Yes, he does like a charge attack. So if you don't do enough damage to his eyeball, you're dead, boy. You're dead, boy. You're fucked. So yeah, it gets a 4th. It's pretty fun. Alright, coming in our 3rd spot is Fury and Wrath from the map 9. The elephants are probably the coolest bosses in the game. They are so sick. They have little people on top throwing fucking spears at you. You know, it's probably the best arena where you fight them in because it's an actual arena, and the elephants, they can do a lot of damage. But if you have the Helion, not even that, you have the monkeys, you're going to be fine. You know, but yeah, these bosses, they are truly insane. You know, Jason, Craig, they did a great job on this map. You know, but It deserves third spot. Thoroughly deserved. I think, yeah, that's it. We're coming into our top 2. Number 2 is which is Nikolai and the Dragon from Gorod Korovi. Oh, I like this fight a lot. But first, we will start with the dragon himself. He has, he has 3 weak spots. He is the weaker of the 2. You just shoot the 3 weak points, but ignoring that, fighting the dragon is awesome. The beast that flies around shooting at you during the map, you're like, I'm gonna get this bastard in the boss fight. It's pretty good, pretty satisfying when you kill him. And there, it's absolutely mad. But did I just disable aim assist? That's mad. Okay, we're getting off track here. Then we fight Nikolai in the mech suit. He is absolutely insane. He can kill, if you're not careful, if you're not watching, like, he can kill you easily with no trouble. People are like, you're just a zombie. So you just gotta keep an eye on him. But I like how, the other Ultimus crews, they don't fight back. They're just like, Rick Toffin, he just like, bang, there you go, lad. And then Dempsey, Dempsey had no choice. And the Takeo's like, yep, just I'm done, kill me. Pretty much me and the Mephistopheles boss fight. And then Nikolai's like, wait, hold on a second, hold up, wait a minute, you ain't killing me. So he fights back, which is awesome. Yeah, the area is awesome, but yeah, just this map, this boss fight is pretty cool, and yeah, it deserves second. Coming in at our number 1 spot is Mephistopheles, aka the Devil. Now, first of all, before I talk to my reasons, let's just give a huge clap to Lee Ross. Lee Ross, he created this boss fight. It was insane, mate. Good job, Lee Ross. Credit is due, my man. Okay, this boss is not only incredible, not only difficult, but intense and craziness. And you're not getting this. You're not getting this on your first try. Because if someone gets this on their first try, they are legit. They're the devil, they're the god, they are Jesus themselves. But you need to learn, study, concentrate. You have to watch him about 50%, not even that, 99% of the time. Because if you look away, he's going to throw a meteor on you and you're going to die. And you have to study all of his attacks. And to do this, you need 50% of skill, 25% of luck, and 25% of pure magician skills to do this boss fight. And the only downside is you have to do the Beast from Beyond Easter egg, which, it's last spot, so that's the only downside. But this boss fight is legit. It's the best boss fight, without a doubt. Nothing will come close. I hope Craig Houston is watching. Watch how Lee Ross did his things, and he can, he can do something like this in Cold War, because this was insane. The super Easter egg in BO3, you just get a pistol. The super Easter egg in this, you get to fight the lad, and that's just magical. So that was number 1. So, what do you agree? Do you all agree with the list, or disagree? What would you have done better? What would be your number 1? So thank you all for watching, and subscribe, because this fucking took the whole entire day, mate. Oh fuck, this took a day. So if you don't like it, John Taylor will fuck you up. Exactly. So, speaking of John Taylor, anyway, boys, see ya. John Taylor, my boy, take it away.
Well, some knowledge is worth earning, appreciating, and that takes time. Time is something we don't always have. What do you think I'm gonna say next? Outcome, train go boom.